You gotta get up there. You gotta introduce him.
All right, so everyone knows me. Hello, everyone. Well, you may not. Now you do. So I'm Chris. That's Gini with Federal Injury Centers. This is Dr. Suma. His parents are very proud of him. They're here tonight to cheer him on. So we're in Land O'Lakes, Florida tonight. This is Pasco County. It's a little bit north of, like 20 minutes north of the airport in Tampa. If you are in Pasco County and Lutz, Odessa, Land O'Lakes, Newport Richey, Spring Hill, this is where you go. You don't drive an hour and a half anymore to go to the doctor, ever, because that's now ridiculous. So we don't do that. We come here. Do you know anything about this?
About what?
Exactly. He doesn't know anything, but we're going to teach him.
No, I know. No, definitely. I was trained very well over at the Pinellas Park location by Dr. Kammer and Dr. Lee. We're really proficient in what we do. I believe we're the best at what we do. So if you guys have any complaints, any issues with anything, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Give us a call. We're on the website. Me and Lisa, my office manager, we're here for you at any time. We'll get your claim approved, and that's a promise.
So, and to be very clear, if anybody has a complaint called Genie, all complaints go to you. All of them. We're not going to deal with that. Don't have complaints. But he's not going to have any. Everything's going to be fine. So, all kidding aside, this is a really important office because this whole area has been without help for federal employees. Most people are driving an hour and a half to go to the doctor. How long did you drive?
An hour and 10 minutes.
Hour and 10 minutes to go to the doctor when you can drive 25 or 30 minutes to get here now. And so that's what Dr. Lee wants to do. Dr. Lee, come say hi. Dr. Lee makes all this possible. This is Dr. Lee.
Hello.
How are you doing? So what happened is he saw that there's a need in this area, started helping patients in Pinellas Park, and said, but we're opening over here so you don't have to drive over here anymore. So here we are. If you are in this area, this is where you go. The problem with federal employees is they don't have enough doctors like these guys to get cases accepted. And I'm not a doctor, so there's very little I can do besides train somebody to do what they do. If you don't have a good doctor that can get a case accepted, you're screwed. And I don't mind using colorful language. That's not the most colorful I have, but you're here, so I'll be very nice. I use different language other times. But we don't want you to be hosed. And so what happens is you come here, your case gets accepted. In fact, he sent me a report. Was that your first one?
No, that's
You've written a few.
yeah, definitely.
So I saw it today. I was like, oh, well, that's going to get accepted because that's what we do. So if you're a federal employee in the area and you don't want to drive forever, and some people leave the state to come here and come from north of here, other states, you know, you can stop right here because your case will get accepted. And for everyone here, who's a federal employee here? I know there's a couple there. Okay, look. What we have to do is all get together and start telling people that we're here. Because you may know your coworkers are struggling the way you were on day one, right? And they're going, wow, there's no help. Nobody will help me. So what we do, and our kind of theme, is we tell somebody else. Everyone is in this together. I've written a couple of books. One says, you know, you're not alone. Because you're not, because we're here. The next one that's coming out says we're all in this together, because we are. And what that means is that all the federal employees have to tell someone else. Because we can only tell who we know. You know, we know you. The people that are watching us online right now, we know you. You know us. But we don't know the people you know. So everyone is responsible for telling somebody else we can stop the epidemic of denied claims. It's stopped here already. I mean, on day one, we're getting claims accepted. Everyone else is getting claims denied. The statistic is about 7% of people has an accepted claim. What's your approval rate?
I think we're right above like 65% right now.
And we're just getting started.
Yeah, and that's just getting started. And
so it'll continue to improve because there's many claims that are still in process. So everyone else is dealing with 7% accepted. But when you're here, we're going to be pushing 100%. So it's worth it. You don't have to drive an hour anymore to get what you can get right here. So everyone, thank you for being here. For all of you that are watching online, this is not Wednesday night chats. You got that last night. So we're not teaching anything. But what I want everyone to know is tell somebody. Because, you know, the days where everyone is left alone, that needs to be over. We can all do something here. So thanks to Dr. Suma, to Dr. Lee. Dr. K's around here somewhere, back here in the back. running the show. And when you come to one of these offices, I assure you your claim will get accepted. And you won't have to deal with all the crap that you go through when it's denied. And you're raising your hand, so what do you got?
Two things. They want to know the phone number and address of the location, and can you go over the CA10?
So everyone can go to federalinjurycenters.com and click the locations tab. And from there, you can go down to Florida and you'll see Land O'Lakes, and the address and phone number is there. So go to federalinjurycenters.com and check that out. You can also see a nice bio of this guy right here. You can learn everything you need to know about him. Everything you need is in one webpage.
Yep.
You want to give the address, Doc, and the phone
Yeah,
number?
so we got 813-528-8000. That's 813-528-8000. And the address is 2638 Narnia Way, Suite 101, Land O'Lakes, Florida.
I'm breaking a sweat like I'm nervous, but I'm not at all.
It's a light.
You're in the presence of greatness.
I know. There's so much heat going on here.
CA10.
Okay, so somebody wants me to teach something about the CA10. For those of you that don't have anything to do with the federal program, I apologize in advance. Take a nap. So the CA10 is called What a Federal Employee Should Do When Injured at Work. And it just recently changed, and nobody's ever going to see it as a result, because the form used to say post on employee's bulletin board where somebody might see it. They never did anyways, because it was never posted there. Now it says post on the agency's website where nobody ever goes, ever. So now it's totally invisible. But this form tells you what to do when you're hurt. It says report to your supervisor now. Fill out a CA1 or 2 on eComp, which is the electronic portal. It says to get COP. People don't get COP, continuation of pay. And so right out of the gate, you're like, well, shoot, how do I get paid to be out of work? Because you didn't get COP, so elect COP. What it does, it tells you all the steps that you need to know to get a claim accepted. But because you'll never see that CA10 unless you see it on our website, the best way to get a claim accepted is go to Federal Injury Centers. Like, they could just replace the CA10 with federalinjurycenters.com, because that's how you get a claim accepted. You got to report to your supervisor, but if you don't, we're going to tell you to. You got to get a CA16 to pay your bills, but if you don't, we'll tell you to. And if you didn't elect COP, we'll tell you to go back and do that. So we're going to tell you anyways. But go to federalinjurycenters.com to the OWCP Forms tab and check the CA10. Print it out. Put it everywhere. Our friend Jerry in Virginia says to even put it on the inside of the bathroom stalls. So do that. What we want to do is have everyone see it. But next to that, put a Federal Injury Centers brochure or something, because it's really great to know what to do, but if you don't know where to go, you're still stuck in the same bad place. Most doctors get claims denied. We don't do that here. That's for everyone else. That's for everyone else. So go to federalinjurycenters.com and check that form out.
Dr. Lee and Dr. Suma, why did you choose to do federal work comp?
Go ahead.
Well, obviously, there's definitely a need for it. One of the things that me and Dr. K especially will see is these patients come here and it's almost like they're on their last leg. They've been trying to get their claims approved. They've got torn rotator cuffs. They've got back issues, all these things, and it doesn't seem like anyone can help them. And they'll come here, and that's like, one of the things we pride ourselves on is letting them know they're in the right place now. They're going to get the treatment they need and the help that they need, and we're going to be able to get that claim accepted for them. And then Dr. K wants to add a little bit to it as well.
Well, I just brought him over here. You can tell him. You didn't know you're showing up to talk.
Put him on the spot.
Can you repeat the question for me?
No, that's fine. You're good. I wanted to bring him over so everyone knows who's Dr. K in case you didn't see him last time. So these guys are here doing this thing. They got a nurse practitioner. They have a medical doctor. They've got an entire full staff that you need. One of the things that's been coming up lately is people are saying their claims examiners tell them they can't go to a chiropractor's office, which is ridiculous. Obviously you can, because who else works here? Nurse practitioner and MD. Because you can't get a claim accepted otherwise. So this is a multidisciplinary group that takes the knowledge from all these other skill sets, all these other licensed practitioners, and work together to get your claim accepted. They're involved in the evaluation and the report writing process, but they can't do it themselves. They got to have the medical involvement, so it's a team approach. And that's how Federal Injury Centers does it. We do a team approach, and that's why all of our cases get accepted. Nobody does a better musculoskeletal history and exam than these guys do. That's in their training. They can do an exam in their sleep. And so you add that to the medical component, and we have winning reports, and so that's why all of our cases get accepted. So get a CA10 so you know what to do, but if you don't come to one of these guys, It really won't matter that much.
Do you help with the paperwork?
Well, we'll show you how to do the paperwork, but most of the paperwork is for you to fill out. There's no place for us to sign almost any of it, but we'll definitely assist you and show you what you need to put together so you can get paid.
No more questions.
All right, that's it. Everybody, thank you. And to you guys, thank you.
Thank you.